Guys, let's keep tapping so we can have a larger audience. Hello everyone, you're welcome. Please let me know if my board and my audio is clear, please. Guys, keep tapping on your screen so we can have more, so we can start immediately. Start. Hello Precious, you're welcome. Guys, keep tapping. If this is your first time coming across this live, please kindly give me a follow. Please let's keep tapping on our screen. If this is your first time, I welcome you. You're welcome to my live. If this is your first time, kindly give me a follow. Just keep tapping on your screen so we can have more audience. We're going to solve some challenging questions, random questions in JAM. So we have the options here. Guys, keep tapping on your screen so we can get more audience to join the live. Yes, Veronica, I'm not having likes, so unusual. Please, can you help me tap on your screen so I can have more likes? Veronica, please help me. You can start. You can be the one to start so I get more audience. I've not been coming live for some days. I've not been coming live. I've not been coming live. I've not been consistent for some few days. Thank you for tapping. Thank you for tapping. You're all welcome as you join my live. Sorry, I've not been around for some days. I've been medically unfit to come for live sessions, so I feel better today. So to all those that have sent me messages asking why I've not been coming live, thank you all for your care and concern. So our live classes resume today. If you're just joining, please keep tapping on your screen so we can have more audience. Let's start. As I mentioned, I've not been consistent for some days. The last time I came live was on Monday, so I've been medically unfit, but I feel better now. So our live sessions will continue as usual, just as we have been having it. So guys, keep tapping on your screen. We are starting immediately. Keep tapping so we can have more audience. So we have a jam question here which says, so just as we do, we come live to solve past questions in jam. We've been doing 2 weeks. This is supposed to be the 3rd week. So the question says, evaluate 2 to the power of 0 plus 4 to the power of minus 1 over 2. All of this to the power of 2. So we have 5 options. We have to solve and see which option is the correct answer. So just as we do it here on my life, whenever I drop a question, okay, Aisha, you're welcome. Welcome, Aisha. Thank you for joining. So whenever I drop a question, I give the audience the chance to solve the question first. After solving, we drop our answers, then we confirm if the answer is correct. That's how we do it here. Aisha, you're welcome. Guys, keep tapping on your screen. As you tap, I have more audience. Tapping on your screen will make my other viewers know that I am live at the moment. I've been coming live for the past 2 weeks. This is the 3rd week, but I've been inconsistent this week because I fell ill on Monday evening, so I couldn't continue on Tuesday. Okay, issue 2 says the answer is A. Okay, issue 2, thank you for your contribution. Thank you. Please, I want to have more answers from the audience. Let's see if I'll have more answers from the audience. We have one answer. Somebody says the answer is A, which is 1 over 4. Guys, keep tapping on your screen so I can have more audience. I didn't announce I was going to come live today. Guys, let's keep tapping. Let's keep tapping. I want to have more answers. If I have more answers, then I will solve. Let's keep tapping. If you are streaming from my YouTube channel, I welcome you. To all my YouTube audience, thank you for your audience. So let me just solve this so that we can move on to the next one, because I have a lot of questions for us to solve this afternoon. This is going to be a 2-hour session. This is 3 p.m. West African time. We're going to end the class at 5 p.m. So it's going to be a 2-hour session. This is 2 to the power of 0. So let's simplify this. 2 to the power of 0 becomes 1, because the number to the power of 0 gives us 1. Plus, this 4 to the power of minus 1 over 2 can also be written as 1 over 4 to the power of 1 over 2. Okay? So all of this now, we are taking it to the power of 2. So this is equal to 1 plus 1 over 4 to the power of half can also be written as square root of 4. As the square root of 4. Now we have this to the power of 2. So this is equal to, simplifying further, we have 1 plus 1 over square root of 4 gives me 2. So all of this now is to the power of 2. Please, if you understand up to this point, kindly type understood in the comment section. Okay, I'm having more answers. Amos has the answer as C. Thank you, Amos, for your contribution. Thank you, Amos. Alright. So let's continue. Now we have 1 plus 1 over 2. This one can also be written as what? Okay, let's do it this way. In my previous live session, we once explained is that when you are adding or subtracting a fraction from 1, what happens? The denominator remains the same. Then the numerator becomes what? The denominator plus the numerator. We've done that before now. So this is equal to what? 2 plus 1. That is the denominator plus the numerator. That is 2 plus 1 over the denominator, which doesn't change, right? So remember, we have a power of 2 here. Or we can also use the scissors method, or called the butterfly method. You can make this to be 1 over 1. So 1 times 2 will give us 2. 1 times 1 will give us 1 here. And 1 times 2 will give us 2, which is the denominator. Any method you choose to use, you get the same answer. So now this is equal to what? 2 plus 1 will give us 3. over 2. All of this mass is to the power of 2. So 3 over 2 to the power of 2 is equal to what? 3 squared over what can also be written as 3 squared over 2 squared. 3 squared does not mean 3 plus 3. Rather, 3 squared means what? 3 times 3, because that's a common mistake students make when solving a question of this nature. So 3 squared is not 3 plus 3, so the answer is not 6. 3 squared means what? 3 times 3. And 2 squared also means what? 2 times 2. So 3 times 3 gives us what? 9. Over 2 times 2 will give us what? 4. So the correct answer we have, so this 9 over 4 is to its lowest term. We can't break this down to its lowest term because we don't have any number that can divide 9 and divide 4 without a remainder. So 9 over 4 is the final answer. So now looking at the 5 options we have, the correct answer is option C. So to those that got option C as their correct answer, have it. So thank you. Thank you to all those that dropped their answer, whether your answer was correct or your answer was incorrect, irrespective, we're here to learn, right? So thank you all for your contributions. Guys, please keep tapping on your screen. The more you tap, the more audience I get. The more you tap, it makes the live go popular, and more people will get to know that I am live at the moment. I've been live consistent for 3 weeks. Unfortunately, I couldn't come live since on Tuesday. I was supposed to be live on Tuesday morning, but unfortunately, I fell ill on Monday night, so I couldn't just continue with the live sessions, but I feel better now. Most people I received so many messages on my DM asking why I've not been coming live. So to all those that showed concern, thank you so much. Bintu Ture, you're welcome. You're welcome. So in Shuti, thank you for contribution. Guys, let's keep tapping on the screen. The more you tap, the more audience we have, okay? So I'm just picking random questions this afternoon. Jam random questions, we'll be solving them together. Guys, keep tapping on your screen. The more you tap, the more audience I have. To all my gifters, thank you. To everyone who has reached out to me during the times when I was coming live for the 3 days I missed out. Or is it 2 to 3 days? Thank you all. It shows that my absence was felt, and that shows how much I am appreciated. Thank you. So guys, let's move on to the next question. If you have any question, kindly drop your question. Thank you for the follow, baby Corey. Thank you for the follow. So let's move on to another question. We are solving random questions. Jump past random question. Guys, please hope my audio is also audible. In the comment section, keep tapping on the screen, guys. The more likes I have on this screen, the more audience I get to join. The more they like, the more viewers I notify that I am live. So people do not know I resumed my live sessions this afternoon, even though I did not announce it. So the next question says, find the products. Okay. Find the products of 2 root y minus 3y and y plus 2 root y. So we have 5 options as usual. We are going to try this and you tell me which option is the correct answer in the comment section. If this is your first time coming across my video, please kindly give me a like. Kindly give me a thumbs up if you know what I'm doing here. To all my gifters, thank you. Please guys, let's keep tapping on the screen so we can have more audience. The more audience we have, the more interactive the class becomes. And we get to have other viewers who want to share the knowledge on a particular subject matter, and that's how we get to learn more. That's how I do it here on my life. Let's tap on your screen. I welcome you. This is the first time. So we have the next question here. Beyond, good afternoon. You're welcome. Thank you for the follow. Okay, Kaikozu. He says his answer is option C, which is 4y minus 9y squared. So let's get more answers from the viewers. If you have an answer, can you drop your answer in the comments, please? Can you drop your answer in the comments? If this is your first time, please kindly give me a like. Give me a follow. Turn on your notification bell so you get notified anytime I'm live or anytime I drop a new video on this page. Guys, keep tapping on the screen. The more you tap, the more viewers we get, the larger. Beyond, thank you for the follow. Joy, thank you for following. Okay. Amos says his answer is A. Okay, thank you, Amos, for the contribution. Keikozu, thank you also. You said the answer is C. Alright, so we are having more words. So let's see. Amos says his answer is 4y minus y squared. Akoko has D as his answer. Okay. White Tom has B. Thank you to the both of you for your contribution. So maybe we should solve this together. Let's see. Thank you, Mr. Ojulari. Thank you. Alright, so C. Okay. Alright, so let's see who has the correct answer. Let's see which of the option gives us the correct answer. Alright, so what do? We did the first time in the first bracket, which is 2 root 1, multiply it with the whole of the second bracket, which is 3y plus 2 root y, right? Then we'll pick the second bracket, which is minus 3y, multiplied by the whole of the second bracket, which is 3y plus 2 y. I have to take this step by step. For those that will not be too mathematically inclined, I want to have the knowledge of how to solve the question, okay? And also putting at the back of our mind that we are in a jam situation. Okay, let me make this interactive. 2 root y times 3y, what will be the value? Tell me in the comments. 2 root y times 3y, what do I have? Or looking at this, we have, okay, let me use this method, and I have a shorter method I can use to solve this. I have a shorter method because looking at this looks like, let me see. I can use difference of 2 squares to solve this. Okay. Alright, so I have, somebody says what? 6y root y. Beyond, okay, Akoko 6y root y. Keizoku says 6y root y. Beyond says 6y squared. Beyond, please kindly check again, okay? 2 times 3 will give me 6. Then I have a y here, and there's a root of y here. So this is 6y root y. So thank you all for the, thank you. Yes, difference of 2 squares can do it. Yes, it can do it. But let's use this method and see. Then we use difference of 2 squares to solve it. For the sake of, okay, should we use difference of 2 squares instead of going through this long process? My class is always interactive. My class is always an interactive one. I always ask for the audience opinion. Yes, we're here to share ideas. Okay, we should use difference of 2 squares. Okay. All right. Thank you for the follow. Okay, let's go with the audience. So most people are saying let's use difference of 2 squares, which I mentioned earlier that we work. All right, let's use difference of 2 squares if that's the case. Okay, let's make this interactive. We have 2 root y minus 3y, and we have 3y plus 2 root y. So who can tell me, for the difference of 2 squares, what will be the first value I will take? Amos says root y is a radical, so you can only multiply radicals. You can only multiply radicals together, okay? So I want to use difference of 2 squares here. Now, who can tell me, what do I do first? What's the value I take out? What do I do? What do I do? Should I rearrange? I should rearrange first. This 2 root y. This is 2 root y minus 3y. Now let's make this also to look like this. This is also what? Let's bring the 2 root y to come first, right? Then this is 3y. This 3y means plus 3y. Hope you understand what I did here. Now this is difference, using difference of two squares. Because if we don't rearrange it like this, some of the viewers might not understand why why the solution, that is the next step I want to write now, how it came about. That's why I have to write this first step here. So now I have 2 root y and 2 root y. So this becomes 2 root y square minus, now we have 3y plus 3y. So this becomes what? 3y all square. If you understand up to this point, okay, let me read in the comments. Alright guys, keep tapping on your screen so we have more viewers. Okay, I'm reading the comments. Okay, Keizoku, thank you. Amos, okay, thank you. I've seen your comments. Mary, you don't understand. Can you tell me the points where you do not understand? Because I'm just starting actually. We are using difference of two squares here. For difference of two squares, right? If you have a minus b, also, how do I write this? If you have a minus b all square, this can also be written as what? A square. How do I even write him? How do I even explain difference of two squares? Let's say this is the value. Okay, let me do this. So this is the value for a, this is value for b. If you have a minus b times a plus b, this can also be written as what? A squared minus what? B squared. This is the difference of two squares. So what we are doing now is what? We are just applying this same rule to solve this question. What I did here in the first step is, what we have in the question is 2 root y minus 3y, which is the same thing here, it doesn't change. Now go to the next term, the next bracket, right? We have 3y plus 2 root y. So what I just did was to rearrange. I brought the 2 root y to come first. The 3y, I took it to the other side. This is a plus here. The sign does not change. So now, moving on, this is the value for a, this is b, right? So this is a, this is b. Just use this rule. Anyway, see, now, this is a minus b, this is the a minus b. Then a plus b, see it here, this is the a plus b. So to solve this as a difference of two square, we are going to say a square minus b square. So in this case now, what is the a? The a is the 2 root y, which is what I have here. Remember, you're sticking the square of it, right? Sorry, a square minus b square, a square plus b square. I didn't put the square there. So this is 2y. A has the value of 2 root y. We are taking the square of it, minus, because it's a difference. Then the value for b is what? 3y. Then you take the square of it. This is what we did here. Mary, you asked the question, hope it's clear. Mary, you asked the question, hope you're clear. I'm explaining this for Mary. So now going on, this way is going to affect every value we have inside this bracket. So this same thing as saying 2 to the power of 2 times square root of y to the power of 2 minus, now this 3 also, the square here affects it, 3 to the power of 2, y to the power of 2, right? So 2 to the power of 2 gives us a 4. The square root here, we cancel the square, we'll be left with just y minus 3 square. Remember, 3 square is not 3 plus 3. Instead, it is 3 times 3, which gives us 9. Alright, thank you. So here we have 9. 3 square, which gives us 9. Then we have y square. So what we have is 4y minus y 9 square as the final answer. So looking at this now, the correct answer is option what? Option C. So option C is the correct answer. To those who got option C as the correct answer, this is for you. Guys, please kindly give me a like. Keep tapping on your screen so I can have more audience. If you have any question, if you're not clear at any point, please kindly let me know. To all those who got C as the answer, well done. Good job to all of us. We have all done a good job. Thank you all for your contribution. Thank you all for your engagement. If you have any question, kindly drop your question in the comments. Kindly drop your question in the comments so we can move on and solve more questions. Okay, God's time, I will follow you. I follow my audience. Those who want me to follow, I follow. Because you are also following me. So if I follow you back, I'm not losing out anything. Alright, I'll give you a follow after this live. Guys, keep tapping on your screen so I can get more audience. I'm not feeling too well. I'm just managing myself today. The last time I came live was on Monday, so I've not been consistent. But by the grace of God, I feel much better today, even though I'm not as strong as I used to be. So, guys, keep tapping on your screen. I can get more audience. The more audience I get is what makes the live session become interesting. If you have any question, please drop your questions before we move on to the next one. I have another interesting question here. I have another interesting one here. Today's date is 29. Let me make it the date. January is almost coming to an end. To all the salary earners, I know that everybody is receiving credit alerts by this time. Please don't forget us in your ministry. If you have anyone that is writing JAM this year, please, or whether it's your friend, your enemy, or your brother, your sister, your niece, your nephew, kindly tell them to come and join my life. I come live every day 9 a.m. in the morning, and I end my life at 12 p.m. So we do 9 to 12 in the morning, and we do 9 to 12 also at night. 3 hours in the morning, 3 hours at night. Okay, so I'll be in the comments. Nazir, what do you want to have forever? Okay, let me read comments. Okay, Akoko, you understand this, right? Okay, I'm glad you do. Ifeoluwa says, can't it be a square plus b square? No, Ifeoluwa, it can be a square plus b square because it is difference of 2 square, not sum of 2 square. Difference in mathematics means what? It means addition. So that's why it's difference of 2 square. If I drop a question here and you have an idea on how to solve it, and you want to help the audience out, you can let me know in the comment section. I pick just 1 or 2 persons maximum to come up on my live because of the board, so it doesn't block the board. Ifeoluwa, hope you're clear now. Difference means subtraction, so it's going to be a squared minus b squared. Mark, thank you for the follow. Praise Roots Math class. It's nice having you here. Welcome. Plus is sum, y minus is difference. Okay, Amos, thank you for that clarification. Thank you. Beyond, you're writing Math JAM this year. Okay, I wish you a 250 plus score for your JAM. Just keep coming to my life. I take math, physics, chemistry, and further mathematics. But for this period of time, I'm just going live I'm just teaching maths for this period of time. We still have a time before we write the JAM exam, right? I hope you have registered for the JAM, because registration is ongoing already. Ifeoluwa, what's your question? I think I've answered your question now, right? Ifeoluwa, I think I've answered your question. If you have any question, drop your question while we move on to the next question. Ifeoluwa, I've answered your question. And another person has helped in answering that your question, right? Amos, yes, Amos answered your question. I also answered. All right. Can you check to the comment section? Papa Nana, okay, Papa Nan, you're welcome. You're welcome to my live, guys. You keep tapping on your screen. The more you tap, the more audience I have. So, can I move on to the next question? Good afternoon, Papa. You're welcome. Coin Solar, you're welcome. You're welcome to my life. If you're writing JAM this year, you know anyone who is writing JAM, please kindly invite them to my live sessions 9 to 12 in the morning, 9 to 12 at night. Okay, guys, you're all welcome. You're welcome as you join my live. So kindly tell me, continue in the comment section if you're clear with this solution, so I can move on to the next one. Kindly type continue in the comment section. Kindly type continue. Hey Kate, thank you. Coinsola, you're writing JAM this year. Please kindly come to my live sessions. We have a whole lot to learn. I wish you 250 plus this year as you're writing JAM. And may this be the last JAM you're going to sit for, okay? In the name of God, I pray. The time of my class is 9 to 12 a.m. in the morning and 9 to 12 p.m. at night. I do 3 hours in the morning, 3 hours at night. Guys, keep tapping on your screen. Tell me continue so I can move on to the next. Okay. Mr. Amos said I should continue, so we have another interesting one here. So let's solve this together. To all my streamers on YouTube, thank you all. I can see your engagement on YouTube. Today I won't be able to play music at the background because the last time I played the music at the background, because if I'm live on TikTok, I'm also live on YouTube at the same time. So YouTube has flagged my last live video because there was a song I played that was not, that's a monetized song. So for that reason, I'm not able to play music today at the background because I'm also live on YouTube. I have streamers on YouTube. So you know YouTube has so many policies that we just have to respect. Oh, my first. Okay, Pap, you join at 9. Yes, 9 to 12 p.m. Alright, Pap, it's nice having you here. Well, my first gifter for today, Kenzlord. Hope I pronounce your name well. Thank you so much for the perfume. God bless you. I appreciate it. Thank you so much, Kenzlord. Thank you to all my gifters. Anytime I come live, I get gifts. You guys are really amazing. Thank you so much, and God bless you. Guys, keep tapping on your screen so we can have more audience. Remember, we are solving jump pass questions, right? So for every question I drop here, I'm going to give us the options because jump questions are multiple choice. That's objective questions. So we have 5 options here. So this question is an interesting question on indices. A very interesting question on indices. Alright, so this is the question here. So I'll be dropping the options, the 5 options as usual. Guys, keep tapping on your screen. Please don't forget, keep tapping. The more you tap, the more audience I have. Give me a like if you're pleased with what I'm doing here. It's a way of showing encouragement and support. Let's keep tapping on our screen, please. So we have 5 options. One of the options here is the correct answer. So you guys are going to find out which one is the correct answer. Just as I do it on my live sessions. Once I drop a question, I give my audience a chance to solve first. After solving, hey, Dim Black, thank you. Yes, I've not been feeling well. I felt sick. I'm just recovering, so I could not come live. There was no way I could come live at all because I was not myself. I felt really ill. Thank you for your concern. But I have resumed. I just said I wanted to resume at night for the night session. I just said let me just come this afternoon so that my audience will know that I'm back today. So I won't be staying long this afternoon. We just solve some few questions. So thank you for your concern. To those that sent me DMs asking why I've not been coming live, thank you so much. I feel loved and appreciated. Thank you. Guys, keep tapping on your screen. To all my new followers, thank you for following. The more you tap, the more audience I have. Guys, let's go. To all my gifters, thank you. Guys, keep bringing in more gifts. Your gifts gives me the morale to continue with this live session. Teaching, coming here for free to teach. Thank you to all my gifters. Thank you. I appreciate you all. Alright guys, if you have your answer, let me know which of the answer is the correct one in the comment section. Let me know. Okay, Dim Black, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Let's go guys, let's go. Though this one is a bit lengthy, but if you have your answer, drop your answer in the comment section, please. All right. Ola Flo and Ola DC, right? There are two Olas I have and one other female Ola. Guys, keep tapping, keep tapping. Wow, Crystal, thank you for the heart me. Thank you. God bless you. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate you. Crystal Beck. Crystal Beck. Hope I called the name correctly. If I didn't, please forgive me. Thank you. Thank you. Guys, keep tapping on your screen. If you have your answer, let me know. And also, if we are unable to solve this, let me know so that I can solve it. But let's give it a try first. I like you to my audience give a question a try. Or if you're here and you want to come up and explain to us, if you have an idea on how to go about this question, let me know in the comment section. Send an invite and I'll accept you. If you want to come up and explain this, let us know in the comments. Let us know in the comments. Guys, keep tapping on your screen to all my gifters. Thank you once more. Crystal, wow, thank you for the roses. Thank you. Thank you. Crystal, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Believe me. Believe me. God bless you. God bless you. Thank you. Thank you for the roses. Guys, let's keep tapping. Keep tapping. I don't have any answer yet. Does that mean that I do not have anybody here from my audience? I have more than 100 viewers at the moment. So does that mean that from the 100 viewers, nobody can solve this? Guys, please prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. Let's solve this together. See, let me give you a hint. Not an hint, right? I'm not good at speaking English. Let me give you a hint on how to solve this. Yes, I'm going to solve it, Crystal. I will. Just that I always like to get answers from my audience first. I want to see what the audience can do. When I have the answers from the audience, then we see those that got it right, then I solve it together and we agree to the final answer. So start with the left hand side first. Start with the left hand side. Where is the left hand? Okay. Here. Where you have the x to the power of a over x to the power of b to the power of a plus b. This is the law of indices. This question is under indices. Simplify that first. Whatever you have, you simplify the left hand side and the right hand side. You equate them together. Just use the laws of indices. You equate them together, marry them together, simplify, do whatever you can, use all your knowledge you have, solve this. This is an interesting question. Ola Flows is here. Ola, you're welcome. How are you? Ola, I've not been around for days. You don't ask of me. I've been very, very ill. You don't ask of me, Ola. I'm angry with you. But I forgive you. Because you have been a back-to-back. You have been giving us shortcut method. For that, I forgive you. Guys, keep tapping on your screen. Okay, Amos says the answer is x to the power of a square minus b square. Okay, Amos, thank you, Mr. Amos. So, should I solve it or I have somebody that has to come up here and explain to us? Who wants to come and explain? Anybody? Or should I solve it? If you want me to solve it, just tell me solve it. Or if you want to come up, indicate in the comment section that I want to help out. Let's do that in 10 seconds. If I don't have anybody who wants to come up, then I will solve it. Anybody? Okay, Mr. Amos, I'm seeing your comments. Okay. Sola said I should solve it. Okay, Amos, your place is noisy. Okay, I understand. I should solve it. Okay. 2 persons have now said I should solve it. Who again wants me to solve it? Or should we wait for somebody in the comments? Okay, Felua said I should solve it. Okay. Out of more than 100 persons, 3 persons have said I should solve. I have to respect your decision. But have you asked me, Ma, do you know how to solve it? Have you asked me if I know how to solve? What if I don't know how to solve it? Or because I gave the question, it means I must know how to solve it, right? Okay. Okay, I will not fold my hand. Let me do this. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take it step by step. And I'm solving it. I'll be coming to ask the audience. Hope you understand at every point, because the solution might be a bit lengthy. So starting all over might not be so easy. So after every 2 steps, I'll come and ask the audience. If you understand, you just type understood in the comment section. So let's get started. This is my right hand side. This is my left hand side. It says the result of dividing this by this. So that means we're going to divide this question. This, we are dividing by this. So let me remove this by here and put a division symbol. This is the beginning. So what I'm going to do is, I'll pick what I have on the left hand side. I'll simplify it first. Don't do it together. Just do it separately. Then you marry the values you have together. Starting from the left hand side, I have x to the power of a over x to the power of b, all to the power of a plus b. From the laws of indices, when the bases are equal, what do? You pick one of the base, which is x. Now, if you have division, what happens to the power? You subtract the power. Now, the power becomes a minus b. So, all of this now, we have the power of what? A plus b. This now becomes x to the power of a minus b times a plus b. If you understand this, tell me understood. I'm in the comments. If you understand this, just type understood. Type understood, because I wouldn't want to go back. I'm just starting. This is the first step. Type understood. If I have two persons tell me understood, it's clear, right? All right. Okay. So now this is a minus b and a plus b. Let's do a rough work here. A minus b times a plus b. Let's open up this. A times a will give me a square. A times b will give me plus ab. Minus b times a is minus ab. Then minus times minus a is a minus. B times b is b squared. So I'm left with a squared plus ab minus ab is 0, right? Then I'm left with minus b squared. So what this means is, if you expand a minus, if you multiply a minus b and a plus b, we have what? A squared minus b squared. So now we come back here. This now becomes x to the power of a squared minus b squared. Type understood. Type understood in the comments so that I can move on. Okay. Type understood. I'm in the comments. It's clear. Alright, so let's continue. So now I'm done with the left hand side. Now what I do next is I'm going to the right hand side. On the right hand side, I have x to the power of a plus b divided by x to the power of a minus b, all to the power of what? A squared over b. The same law of indices are applied here. For the left hand side, I'm applying the same law here. The bases here are equal. What do? I pick one of them, which is the x. And what do I do to the power? I subtract the power. So this becomes a plus b minus what? A minus b. This is a common mistake students make. You have to be careful at this point. You usually say minus b. Here, you have to put it in a bracket. Do you know why I say she puts in a bracket? Because this minus sign here will affect the minus we have inside of this bracket. This minus sign will affect the values here. So put that in a bracket. Some students will forget and just subtract directly and leave it this way. If you do it this way, your answer will be wrong. In fact, from this step, everything becomes wrong, right? So you have to be careful. So do not forget, put this in a bracket. And remember, we have a power of what? A squared over b. Now let's work with what we have inside here. So this becomes x to the power of a plus b minus a. Now, minus times minus, this becomes a plus. Can you see why it said you should put a bracket here? So this becomes plus b. Instead of minus b, it changes to plus b. Now we close these brackets. Now we have the power of a squared over b. Now let's simplify what we have here. If you look at this, what can we cancel out here? This power here, who can tell me? Tell me in the comments, what can we cancel out? We have x to the power of a plus b minus a plus b. Who can tell me what can I cancel out? I'm in the comments. Okay, thank you. No, I don't think I can cancel the b. Dim black, no, just the a. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. I can cancel out the a because a we cancel minus a, that's a 0. But we can't cancel out the b because we have plus b and plus b. Plus b and plus b, we have to add them together. You can't cancel them, right? So this becomes what? X to the power of b plus b. B plus b will give me what? 2b. Please, not b squared. Some students make that mistake. B plus b is 2b, but b times b is b squared. So this is addition. So this gives me b squared. To the power of a squared over b. Now, Let's work with the powers. Let's have a one fourth by the side. I have 2b times a squared over b, right? So what happens here? The b can cancel out the b. Then we are left with what? 2 times a squared, which gives me 2a squared. So now this power has now been reduced to what? X to the power of 2a squared. So can you see that the left-hand side has now reduced to x to the power of 2a squared? If you understand this, type understood so I can move on. Alright, thank you all for your contributions. If you understand up to that point, tell me understood in the comments. Understood. I need more response, please. I need more response. Okay. 3. I need 2 more persons to tell me understood. I have almost 150 viewers at the moment. 2 more person, tell me understood. Alright, relax. You're all welcome. Thank you. Okay. So now, let's now go back to the original question. This, what we have on the left hand side, which is x to the power of a divided by x to the power of b, also to the power of a plus b, now will be represented, which will be substituted with this value. So this now becomes what? X to the power of a squared minus b squared. Remember we have division here, so this is the division symbol. Now, the value we have, what we have on the right hand side will now be represented with this, which is x to the power of 2a squared. Can you see that this has now been simplified? Initially it was looking complex, kind of cumbersome, but now it has been simplified. So now this is division. I can also write this as what? This can also be written as x to the power of a squared minus b squared all over x to the power of 2a squared. So now I can apply the laws of indices. The bases are equal. So what do? I pick one of the base, which is the x. So since this is division, what do I do to the powers? I minus the powers, right? So this becomes a squared minus b squared minus 2a squared. I don't need to put this 2a squared in the bracket because it doesn't have another term that follows it, right? So now this becomes what? This becomes x to the power of a squared minus b squared minus 2a squared. At this point, who can tell me what can I do to simplify this expression? Tell me in the comments. Make use of mic. No, I can't use the mic. Mr. Stanley, thank you for the roses. Is my audio not clear? Because I asked at the beginning, I was told my audio is clear. I can't use mic. Anytime I use mic, I don't know, audience to tell me they can't hear me clearly. That's why I disconnected my mic. Well, let me check my settings. Please, guys, let me know in the comments. Is my audio not clear enough? Though I know I'm not talking on the, at the top of my voice because I'm not too strong today, actually. But is my audio not clear enough? Okay, it's clear. All right, thank you. Okay, thank you. All right, so let's continue. So who can tell me now? I have x to the power of a squared minus b squared minus 2a squared. Who can tell me what do I do here? Mr. Stanley, thank you for the roses. God bless you. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Mr. Emma say you subtract their coefficients. Okay, which coefficient? I want us to be specific. Thank you, Mr. Stanley. God bless you. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you for the friendship necklace gift. Thank you. So, guys, let's be specific. What happens here? Let me check on my streamers on YouTube. All right. A square and 2a square. Okay. All right. Okay, so you get it. Thank you. So, from here, I can collect lambs to rearrange. This becomes x to the power of a square, then minus 2a square, then minus b square. What I just did here was to arrange. I didn't do anything. I didn't scatter anything. It's still, all the values are still the same, right? So this is equal to what? X to the power of a square minus 2a square will give me what? Minus a square, then minus b square. If you are solving a question that has to do with multiple choice, you have to check the options. And whatever answer you are having left, you have to make comparison between the answer you are having and the options. The options will now guide you for you to know, okay, from what I have here, this is what I'm supposed to do. Now, guys, look at this. X to the power of minus a square minus b square. Who has an idea? Looking at the options we have, what can I do here? What can I do here? Who has an idea? Just tell me. Okay, Amos says, then it becomes x to the power of minus a squared plus b squared. Okay, so this can also be written as x to the power of minus open bracket a squared. That is multiplying. Some people might ask why. Multiplying through by minus. So this becomes minus, or you factorize out minus here. You can also factorize out minus. This becomes minus, then a squared. Minus times minus will give us a plus, then plus b squared. You will see that if you open up this, it still gives us this value. So now I have x to the power of minus open bracket a squared plus b squared. But if you look at the options, we don't have anything that is similar to this. So who can tell me, what do I do here again? We need one more step to get to the final answer. Praise, thank you for the follow. Thank you guys for following. Yes, I'm in the comments. Now we have x to the power of minus a squared plus b squared. How can I write this? Okay, Mr. Olaraju says okay, option D. Okay, I just want to know what should I do here. At this point, take the inverse. Thank you, Mr. Olaraju. Stylist, thank you. Yes, so that's the word I want to hear. So let's take the inverse of this. And take the inverse of this will give us 1 over x to the power of a squared plus b squared. What we just did is take the inverse. So if you look at it, we have now gotten the final answer, which is 1 over ax to the power of a squared plus b squared, which is option D. So simple, so easy, so interesting. To everyone who contributed to the end of this solution, thank you. Thank you everyone for your contribution. You see, I tell you in my live sessions, we are not just here. I'm not just here to teach, but I'm also here to learn and also to share knowledge, to also learn from the audience. But if this was to be a jam, okay, if we are in a jam situation, if this was a jam situation, and you have an idea on how to go about this, if you have a shortcut method on how to solve this, I had to use this method because I want the audience to understand how to solve a problem on indices. I'm telling you, left to me, if I come across this question, maximum I will use 75 seconds to solve this. Maybe because I want to be very careful so I don't miss out any of the answer, any value. But left to me, if I will rush it, I'm telling you, 50 seconds I'll finish it. But if I want to be more careful, maybe 70 to 75 seconds I'll solve this problem. So if you have a shortcut method on how to tackle this same question, let me know in the comment section. Is there any other shortcut method we can use to solve the same problem without going through the long process? Is there any other shortcut method? Because I know there are some questions in JAM that if you see the question, there is no shortcut though, you just have to solve. If you have a shortcut method, please kindly indicate in the comment section. And if you want to come up and explain to us, Uche, thank you for letting us know there's a shortcut method. Uche, would you want to come up? You know I can't force anyone to come up, but if you want to, I guess you can guess the option. How? Okay, you can guess from the option. Okay, Uche, can you just explain to us? Would you want to come up, Uche? I can send you an invite. Though I'm not forcing you, I'm just asking. Who wants to come up? I do not know a shortcut method on how to go about this. This is how best I know how to solve this. Stylists, Ola flows, if you're there, you guys usually have shortcut method to questions. If anyone has a shortcut method, please let us know. I can send you an invite so you come up and explain to us. Aisha, thank you for the follow. Yeah, everyone. Stylist says so simple and so long. Yes, very long indeed. So nobody is coming up. Should I go to the next question then? That means there's no one to explain to us a shortcut method this afternoon. So anyone, it's actually short. I'm the one solving same method, but I will skip some side. Okay. Yes, even me, or if I'm to solve this, there are some like this x minus, I mean a minus b times a plus b that I saw there. If I see that, I don't even need to expand because I already know a minus a and a plus b, what the value will be. So I don't need to go through that long process. Okay. So guys, tell me continue if you're good with this. Please kindly type continue in the comment section. Type continue so I can clean the board. For those who might want to take a screenshot, please you can do that now. Okay, there is no time bar. Mr. Olariwaju said there is no time. Oh, no time. Okay, sorry, I'm trying to see if the comment section is not blocking the board. I want to see how best I can. Okay, is it better like this? Guys, please let me know. Is it okay like this? I'm trying to see that the comment section is not blocking the writing, the write up. Is it okay? Is the board okay this way? Please let me know. If it's not, let me put the tripod stand the way it was. So I'll be ending this live 30 minutes now. I'll come back later at 9 p.m. I just decided to come live this afternoon so as to let the audience know I've resumed the live classes because I was away for about 3 days. So the next question says find the solution of the equation. So the equation is x plus 2 root x minus 8 is equal to 0. As usual, we have 5 of the options. So we solve and check out which of the options gives the correct answer. Option A is 4 and 16. Option B we have, this is a quadratic equation, right? Is this a quadratic equation? Should I call this a quadratic equation? This is a simple equation though. So option C we have 4 and 1. Option D 1 and 16. Option E 16 and 16. So guys, let's solve this. Let's do this in 60 seconds. Okay, thank you for letting me know. So let's do this in 60 seconds. It says find the solution of the equation x plus 2 root x minus 8 is equal to 0. To all my gifters, thank you once more. Okay, Crystal has A. Alright, Crystal, thank you for the contribution. So let's see. Let's get more answers from the audience. If you have your answer, drop your answer in the comments, please. We have one answer from the audience. B. Ayamide says, let's use quadratic method. Chris has A. Big Deji has C. I want to get more answers. Okay, we are having different options here. Big Deji has C. Okay. This question will lead us to a quadratic equation. Yeah, I've not solved it yet, but with the look of things, it will lead us to a quadratic equation. Guys, don't forget, keep tapping on your screen, please. Okay, since we have answers from the viewers, maybe I should just solve, right? And we are having different options. A, B, C, A, B, C. So that means the answer is between A, B, and C. From the answers I'm getting from the audience. A, B, or C. Nobody chose D, nobody chose E. Okay. Alright, so let's see who gets this correctly. So let's solve this. Please let me check on my streamers on YouTube. So to solve this now, what do I do? Can I say x? Can I make x minus 8? Okay, let me collect like terms and say x minus 8 is equal to what? Or should it be, let me do it this way. X plus 2 root x is equal to 8. Do you agree? I want to make this my first step. Do you agree? Let me know in the comments. Or should I bring this 2 root x to the right hand side? Which one do you suggest I do? Yes, I'm collecting like terms. Is this first step, is it correct? Or I should take the 2 root x to the right hand side? What do you suggest? I'm in the comments. 2 root x is equal to 8 minus x. Okay. We can use any one or we have the same answer. So since we have x plus 2 root x is equal to 8, let's assume this is what we are doing first. What can we do at this point? What do you suggest we can do? Anyone? Live will end in 4. You detected inactivity. Is there inactivity here? They're telling me that my life will end in 5 minutes. If I want to do this bar, what I'm going to do next is I will decide to take the square both sides. Do you know why I want to square both sides? Because I want to get rid of this square root. So this will now become x plus 2 root x square is equals to 8 square. If I do this now, this is the same thing. This x plus 2 root x square. This is the same thing as saying x square plus 2 root x all square is equals to 8 square. 8 square will give me 64. That is 8 times 8, right? So this now becomes x square. 2 square will give me what? 4. So this will be 4 root x square equal to 64. So now I can say x square plus 4. The square here we cancel the square root. I'll be left with x is equal to 64. So this becomes x square plus 4x minus 64 will be equal to 0. This has given me a quadratic equation. Am I correct? It's not correct. It's not correct. Mr. Stanley, can you tell me the point where it's not correct? Or why did you say it's not correct? Okay, I can't do it that way. Do I have to expand? Who is that? Mr. Stanley, would you want to come up and help us out? It's correct. I have x squared plus 4x minus 64 is equal to 0. And the interesting thing is, we can use different methods to solve this problem and still arrive at the same answer. Mr. Stanley, you might say it's not correct. Maybe you use a different method. Maybe you use a different method and you didn't get the answer. No, he might be correct for saying I'm not correct though. We are here to share knowledge. That's how my live session is. I don't know it all. I also bring random questions when I feel like challenging questions to students. I come and share ideas with my audience. I'm not the tutor. I just have a platform where people come to share ideas. That's my platform. So everybody's opinion means a whole lot. It counts. So Mr. Stanley, let me accept you. I don't know if doing this, if it's acceptable. Crystal, thank you once more for the roses. Thank you, I appreciate it. God bless you. Mr. Stanley.
Aisha, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Mr. Stanley. You're welcome. Hope you're doing good.
Yes, I'm okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you for joining.
Where I say you're not correct is from after you say square both sides.
Okay.
because now you have considered it as a difference of two squares. Meanwhile, that's not the difference of two squares.
Okay, so I have to expand the brackets. Okay. So Mr. Stanley, we have to expand this bracket. That's what you mean, right? So this x plus 2 root x and x plus 2 root x. Okay, equals to 64. X times x will give me x squared. But this is not difference of 2 squares, right?
Oh, what I mean is that that's not a difference of two squares. Yes.
Okay.
So please, let's just wipe the square both sides.
You mean I should not take the square of both sides? Mr. Stanley, you mean I should not square both sides?
Let's clean it.
But I don't know. I believe that if I square both sides, we'll arrive at that answer. We'll get it. Okay, Mr. Stanley, can we do it this way?
What I'm saying is.
Yeah, go on.
Oh, awesome. See, from your equation, x plus 2 root x minus 8 equal to 0. The next step is that you leave 2 root x on one side. Then you send negative 8 the other side. And send that x the other side before you are squaring it.
Okay. But if you still do it this my way, I think we arrive at the same answer. Okay,
So
Mr. Stanley.
Stanley,
can we do okay, let's do it. Sorry, let's do it this way.
Minus x.
Let's do it this way. Since me I decided to start like this, let's continue like this and see and drop my answer by the side. And let's do your own method and we make comparison. What about that? Let's make comparison. What do you suggest? Stella, are you there? So guys, let's continue. I think it's having a vector bridge, right? X times x is x squared. X times 2 root x will give me what? Plus 2x root x. I don't know if I'm complicating this though. Then 2 root x times x will give me another 2x root x. Stella, I want to test something. Then 2 root x times 2 root x will give me 4x, right? Because root x times root x is root x squared. So the square will cancel the roots. So this is equal to 64. So this now becomes x squared plus 2x root x plus 2x root x will give me 4x root x. Then plus 4x is equal to 64. Sasala, are you there?
So you see there's going to be an error because now you still have root x inside there.
Okay. I get it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So to simplify it,
yeah, so from there
we should take the root 2 root
we
x
are
to the
sending
right hand.
it the other way and we're sending that x the other way. That means we have 2 root x equal to 8 minus x.
Okay. We leave the 2 root x, we can take it the other way, it doesn't make any difference. So this becomes 8 minus x, right? So we can now square both sides. Alright guys, so
then now
we square both sides, right? So squaring both sides.
Yes.
2, this means 2 squared times square root of x squared. This is equal to 8 minus x times 8 minus x, right? So 2 squared will give 4. The square, we cancel the square root, we have x. This is equal to, now let's expand this bracket. 8 times 8 will give me 64. 8 times minus x is minus 8x. Minus x times 8 is minus 8x. Minus times minus is a plus. X times x is what? X squared. So now let's collect x and equate it to 0. But let's keep simplifying. This becomes 4x is equal to 64 minus 8x is minus 16x plus x squared, right? So can I bring this 4x to the right hand side and equate it to be equal to 0? So this becomes minus 4x equal to 0. So I clean up this 4x here. So rearranging, okay, minus 16x minus 4x will give me minus 20x, right? Then I have x squared.
Exactly.
This becomes x squared minus 20x plus 64 is equal to 0.
Equal to 0.
Okay, so this is looking...
So you see the factors there are going to be negative 4 and negative 6. That means we have x minus 4 into x minus 16.
Okay, so the factors we are using 4 and 16 because 4 times 16 will give us 64, right? So for those who don't know how we got the 64, the coefficient of the first term here is 1, while the coefficient of the last term is 64. So if you multiply 1 and 64, that will give us 64. So we have different factors of 64. So what Mr. Stanley is saying that the factors of 64 we can use to solve this quadratic expression, quadratic equation, is to use 4 and 16. Because if you multiply 4 and 16 to give us 64, and what do you do to 4 and 16? We have to add or subtract 4 and 16 that will give us the middle term, which is minus 20. So I'm going to do minus 4 minus 16, that will give us minus 20. So now this becomes x squared minus 4x minus 16x plus 64. Now this minus 20x is what we represented with what? We substituted this with what? Minus 4x minus 16x, right? So we equate this to be equal to 0. So what do we do at this point? We take the common factors. We take the first two terms, the last two terms in the brackets. So what we are going to do now, we take the common factors. Now look at the first bracket. Who can tell me in the comment section, what's the common factor here in the first bracket? I'll be in the comments. What's the common factor in the first bracket? I'm waiting, I'm in the comments. X, good. So x is the common factor here, so you write out the x. Now if you factorize x from x squared, we are going to be left with x, right? Let me see, just x. Okay, thank you. Let me encourage my audience for their contribution. And if you factorize x from minus 4x, we are going to be left with minus 4. Minus, Mr. Stanley, hope I'm on track. We have 16x plus 64. Viewers, tell me, what's the common factor here? The second bracket, what's the common factor? Alright. Adamzi, 16. Alright. Lost her. Okay, 16 is equal. So here I have 16. If you factorize 16 from 16x, we are going to be having x. Now, this is a common mistake students make. We are also here to identify and discuss some common mistakes. You see this minus here is going to affect the plus because this is in the bracket. Whatever you have after this sign here affects what you have in the bracket. Minus times plus is what? Tell me in the comments. What is minus times plus? Minus times plus. Minus, thank you. So this becomes a minus. Now if you factorize 16 from 64, we are going to be having 4. So people will say, how did you get 4? Just do 64 divided by 16, that will give you 4. So we equate this to be equal to 0, right? So watch out. Watch out. Whatever you have in the first bracket must be equal to what you have in the second bracket. If the first bracket you are having x minus 4, and then you come to the second bracket you are having x plus 4, that means something is wrong with your solution. So remember, your first bracket and your second bracket must be equal. So what do we have? Now we pick one of them. So we pick x minus 4. And we pick the values we have outside the bracket. We have what? X minus 16. So this is equal to 0. So what this means is the first bracket is equal to 0. The second bracket also is equal to 0. So what do we do? Remember, if you're solving a problem that has to be a quadratic equation, you must have two answers. So this becomes x minus 4 is equal to 0. So this is x is equal to 0 plus 4, which is equal to 4. So the first answer we have is x is equal to 4. We've gotten this. Now to get the second value, you pick the second bracket and equate it to 0. So we say what? X minus 16 is equal to 0. This means x is equal to 0 plus 16. So x is equal to what? 16. So we have the two values. The first value is x is equal to 4. And the second value is x is equal to 16. So that shows that option E is the correct answer, right? Mr. Stanley, hope I'm on track. Mr. Stanley, am I on track? Mr. Stanley left. Okay, I think it's his network. So that's the final answer. Thank you, Mr. Stanley, for your contribution. As I said, we're here to share knowledge, gain knowledge from one another. That's the essence of this platform. Thank you, Frank. So guys, to all those that got their answer as 4 and 16, before I commence the solution, good job and well done to you all, and thank you for the contributions. Thank you for your engagement. Mr. Stanley, thank you once more. So guys, I want you to know that your engagement is what keeps me going. Your engagement is the reason why I can stand teaching for hours without having to be bothered. Thank you all. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for tapping. As you have been tapping, I'm getting more audience, I'm getting more viewers. I've not been live for 3 days, and I'm back because within few hours, and my audience are already telling me that I'm now live. They are now aware I'm live. It's because you guys are tapping. If you were not tapping, I wouldn't have gotten back my audience. So I'll be in the comment section. If you have any question with respect to what we just saw now, kindly drop your question in the comments. Okay, Crystal, you got the answer right. Okay, that's good to know. Well done, Crystal. Yes, Adamzi, the answer is 4 and 16. Okay, Crystal, you got it right, so I'm proud of you. I'm proud you got it. Well done, Crystal. Thank you once more, Mr. Stanley. Thank you, Mr. Frank. Dean Black says 46 minus 16. How many do we have 4? Okay, Dean Black, remember we are not subtracting, you are dividing. If you look at this now, let me show you something. This is another way some students understand this. This x squared divided by x, you have x. 4x divided by x, you have 4. 16x divided by 16, you have x. 64 divided by 16 is 4. So what we are doing is division, not subtraction. So, Dean Black, let me know if that is clear. So when you're taking the common factors, put at the back of your mind that you're dividing whatever factor you have from what you have in the brackets, okay? I just hope you understand my English. Thank you, Adamzi, for your kind words. Guys, thank you for tapping on your screen. I actually have a private session I want to take at 5 p.m. and it's already prayer time here at my end. It's even past the prayer time. So I would love to stop this live and come back later at night. I'll be back at 9 p.m. I'll be live from 9 to 12 p.m. West African time. Please. My location is Nigeria. So for the sake of my audience who would want to know the time difference, please kindly note that. So this is how I do it after every of my live session. Okay, my private class. Okay, the private class is actually a paid session. I have one-on-one sessions with students who come and pay, who pay me privately. Thank you, Adamzi. Thank you for the gifts. God bless you. Okay, you can send me a DM though. We'll talk about that. Okay, you can send me a DM, Crystal. So guys, this is how I do it after every of my live session. I like to carry my audience along. I know I'm the tutor, yes, and I'm using my platform to bring us all together. In one or two ways, so many people have come to my DM telling me they have learned a whole lot during my live sessions because I do not do it alone. I bring up people with different ideas. People come up with different ideas. We share our ideas, we share the knowledge. So after every of my live session, I always want to ask my audience, bring up suggestions, what would you want us to do at 9 p.m.? This I don't have a WhatsApp group. I don't have WhatsApp group because I handle so many social media accounts. So the WhatsApp group, I could not just keep it, so I had to delete it. It was inactive, so I could not. So guys, let me know in the comment section, what would you want us to do later at night? Let me know in the comment section, what would you want us to do later in the night? Which topic would you want me to treat? Indices. Yes, Crystal, I teach chemistry and physics as well. But I have a chemistry, excuse me. I have a chemistry page, not this one. This page is for only maths and physics with further maths. I have a second page which is for chemistry. Aisha Bande calculations 2. We did not finish AP and GP. I thought we finished it. No, we finished AP and GP. Oh. Hassan, good afternoon, you're welcome. We finished the AP and GP. We even started matrices and determinants. That was where we stopped on Monday. We finished AP and GP, stylist. Maybe you were not around the day we finished the AP and GP, but I'm very sure we finished it. Or is it that you want me to solve more questions on AP and GP? Yes, I said I was going to continue in the night, but I did not show. That was on Monday night. But was it AP and GP we were doing? Let me check. I thought it was matrices and determinants we were doing. Let me check what we did in the last class on Monday. Okay. Actually, you are right. We solved 9 questions. Stylist, you are right. We solved 9 questions in the night, in the morning period. How are you? How was school today? What did you go to? I went to school. Okay, I'll go and sit down. I'm also finishing. Okay.
What is this? What is that?
School. So I'm waiting. Oh, yeah, stylist, you are right. Don't they have stats and probability in the program? Stats and probability. There is plenty. There are questions on stats. Mama, you didn't close it. Close it. There are questions on stats and probability. So guys, let's come up. Let's suggest now. Tell me what you want us to do at night. I think. Are you okay? So what should we do in the night? Should we continue with the AP and GP? Or should we do probability, or we should do statistics? There are questions on statistics here, plenty. There are questions. Or should I do simplification? There are some complex questions on simplification. Though. There are some complex questions on simplification. Should I bring simplification? Stylist, I should continue with AP and GP. Guys, please, let's come to a conclusion because I have just 2 more minutes to end the live. You know, it is those that we talk that will speak up. It's their comments I will pick on. So we should continue with AP and GP. Man, don't use that one. Use a bowl. Bowl or cup. Bowl or cup. Yes. Yes. What should we do, please? Stylist, you say I should continue. Continue with what? Do you mean I should continue with the class now? Okay, guys. So at 9 p.m. we'll continue with questions under AP and GP. Arithmetic and geometric progression. We'll finish